Hey guys, can you beat Minecraft? Let's find out. Yeah, we're just gonna raw dog this intro entirely. I have no beats planned. I usually have like an opening beat that I have planned. But I'm just playing the game breaded. I breaded my dog. I deep fried my dog in Minecraft. Okay, world name. Berlin. I think that captures the essence of what this playthrough will be like. And yes, the game is very breaded indeed. I installed like 30 mods. Now granted, when you install just one mod, it usually requires like 7,000 libraries just to change like one pixel of one grass block. And all those individual libraries count as individual mods, which is why the 30 mods actually translates to like 2 gameplay alterations altogether. I have Quark in there, I admit. You got a warning, these settings are using experimental features. These settings are experimental and could one day stop working. Do you wish to proceed? Oh no, not the bad game design approved by Mojang. My game will be fun. No. The game might actually receive updates from time to time. No, take me home, I don't wanna play anymore. Okay. Now, is this properly titled? Because YouTube has a funny habit of playing pranks on me. I played a prank on my friend in Minecraft. That's a fucking... That one man has warped my mind with this bit. I absorb bits and I steal them blatantly. Yes, I am equipped with a brand new container of unspecified liquid. And if you do specify the liquid, you're gonna win the cash prize. Okay, so as you may see, I have the map open, but funnily enough, it's at the left corner where my face cam is. And you are not allowed to see it. Hold on, can I change that? Options. Do I need to go like that? No, it's here. And open settings. Minimap settings. Overlay. Why do you need a computer science degree just to navigate this menu? View settings. Keep rotation when enlarged. Change position. Can I just confirm? I have confirmed the position of the minimap in Minecraft. Also, I have Golden Age combat, because even though the old combat isn't anywhere near perfect, it for the very least is better than the new stuff. Now, the new stuff might be good for PvP and such. And I don't care, but go watch somebody else. Ban everyone. I know there are no concurrent viewers, but ban them anyway. Find a way. The leaves disappear. We over here at Mojang are strictly against programming new content to Minecraft. Ow, my foot sees. That was rather painful. Also, I have just enough items just in case, because I install a bunch of, because there's Quark first of all, but I also install a bunch of Farmer's Delight add-ons. And I quite frankly don't wanna face the humiliation of having to Google things. So I think I'll minimize those odds by having GEI. Also, I do have the animal mod, because I like bears. I wanted bears in Minecraft. Sheep. Now this is nothing personal, but I do have my bloodthirst that needs to be quenched from time to time. Oh, the map just gave away. Am I cheating? I have my eyes open while playing Minecraft. Is that cheating? That might give me an unfair advantage over people who don't have eyes. Is it cheating to have mods in my single player Minecraft world that nobody else even gets to play? Get smoked, moron! Ha! Noob! We totally pwned him, guys. Smash that like button if you got that reference. Wasn't even a reference, I'm literally just speaking words. So I want to upgrade to stone within the range of 3 to 5 business days that which are currently unfolding. Let's just put this on the 3rd position. I have entered Stone Age. Red alert, this is not a drill. Stone Age has been entered. Okay, so I have enough for a furnace and a sword. Now I have enough for a peak and a furnace. So that's 11, 13, and eventually 16 to get the X in here. Let's throw in a hole too. It's gotten to the point where some people are actually refusing to use the name of the tool and just say garden tool, which isn't really a synonym. It's kind of like a main title, whereas the actual name of the tool is the subtitle. Censorship has gone too far. The woke left is coming for your children. In Minecraft? Make me a sword. No, don't make me into a sword, just create one of those weapons for me, please. Yeah, let's throw in the shovel. Okay, I am slowly unfolding. I'm making progress. We're gonna have a little barbecue here for the purposes of money laundering, preferably. Can you make cooked mutton in Minecraft? Let's find out. Okay, well. Powdered Snow series really is like the #1 epic prank this game has played in a hot minute. Someone said that Mojang wouldn't add creepers into the game today because they're a griefing mob. They added Powder Snow. They have no moral qualms about this. I think Minecraft would be better if they added more random content. If right next to spawn there would be this massive dungeon that had endgame loot in it and it would be very easy to access. I think that would save the game. I don't know, this game is a sandbox by nature. You do what you want with it. Just don't make it my problem. When you start gatekeeping and dumb shit of that nature, I will cry. My feelings. Can I get a sapling? No sapling has been provided to me. It was a sad day. Oh, okay, yeah, let me just freeze to death. I kinda dislike how Quark removed the whole you can use the axe to drill through leaves thing. The woke left has gone too far this time. They removed my precious leaf decay. Now granted the leaves disappear extremely fast with the tree harvester mod, that which I installed anyway. But I wanna complain, by golly, and you cannot say anything about it. What are you, the woke left? It's so surreal seeing this far. I also installed Distant Horizons, as you might be able to tell from certain context clues. Is the stream seriously like 2 pixels? No, it's available in 1080, it's just the preview is 360. Now I don't have a hard time imagining that the game probably is in 360 because little known fact around these streets, Minecraft is actually programmed using cornstarch and duct tape, and therefore not that well optimized. Now what a wonderful spot to build my house in Minecraft. Okay, that's actually a 6th generation. I don't think I have any world gen mods here, so this is probably vanilla. Unless Quark has some quirks that result in such unfoldings. It's so much fun when you can actually use your sword instead of using a stone axe while having to wait 3 to 7 business days for the next hit to be open to you. So I actually have enough wool for a bed. Now, what kind of shenanigans do we wish for to unfold for the purposes of my place of residence that which I am about to construct for money laundering purposes? Actually, no, this is a legitimate pizzeria. Please order something. Nothing bad will happen to you. Ow, you shouldn't do that to somebody you love. No, is that nice? What if we said about shooting a bow at people? My head itches. Does it mean I'm about to die? I also installed vein mining, but that's an actual enchant you have to unlock. You can just all free nilly. The vein mining config does not use key bindings. What does that even mean? Is that English? I tried to visit the vein mining configuration, and it was just in the entire thing was written in Swahili. I couldn't make out any of it. I've actually forgotten all the Swahili 101 I took. I found a hummingbird. Can you beat Minecraft while finding a hummingbird? Minecraft? In the big 2025? Holy shit, we did it, Reddit! Hello, Sleepy Salami. Now, is the abundance of amylite plaque in your brain constant, or can you actually sleep to get rid of it, or are you just sleepy by default? Bet you didn't expect the hard-hitting questions today. Now I heard a brrrr. Am I about to get assaulted? Don't mess with me, bucko. I kicked my bully's ass in the 2nd grade. Now they don't let me teach anymore, but it was worth it. I have a bow. Since when has this been a fact of life? Sweet dreams. I've been conjured up in a lab. I am simply unable for the lulz. The scientist thought it was funny. That does sound like quite a funny prank. I have created an organism that is immortal to perpetuate its suffering. Lol. The organism now wants me dead out of revenge. The organism has figured out a way to make me immortal too. This really blew up in my face. I don't know, I don't want to take this too ontological. It's a silly block game after all. And I'm supposed to groom the kids, not to confuse them. Am I hallucinating mountains? When are we getting 4K dog killing in Minecraft? Yeah, I'm gonna install every single realism mod in the game. Just load it up with shaders, blow up my computer made out of a tub of lanolin, powered up by a windmill, just so we can get a 4K dog killing. Are there any wolves in my vicinity anyway? I am unable to please my wife in Minecraft. Can you beat the game despite this fact? It's genuinely surreal to play this game with distant horizons. You're not supposed to see this much of the world. The CIA is coming for me. So I have about 2 minutes to play this still, before my windows just crack and a pair of boots fly to my face.
The rules are simple. I have to sit in this chair and let it happen. No glitches.
Let what happen? Sorry, I have early onset Alzheimer's. I cannot process information that isn't provided to be accompanied by Subway Surfers gameplay. And one of those videos of somebody making something out of Play-Doh. Or like I think kinetic sand is like the big thing. I mixed red kinetic sand with yellow kinetic sand. What will happen next will absolutely shock you to your core. So make sure and no young viewers are in the house. A bison? Now these little fuckers like the big fights. What is that? Is that a lion? Or is that like a baby bison?
Today's sponsor is More Shoes. No. Frankie Mac.
Oh, hold on, I cannot come up with the hilarious last name.
Doofusberg, also known as the evil hell demon of Berlin, strangled 10 children over the course of his life. This is his story. Now, these children probably wouldn't have died if they used today's video sponsor, NordVPN, guys!
Baby bird? Murder village. Why was the baby bird literally indestructible?
They don't make him like they used to. Take it from me, kid. When you try to fight a bird in Minecraft, it will take more than one hit.
Wild carrots? Is that a quirk? I cannot deal with these quirks. Change the game too much, I'm scared. I don't wanna play anymore. It's not fun. That's some German nursery rhyme where Holger the kill demon comes and snips someone's balls off because they didn't finish their piece. Yeah, I have my impression about German children's entertainment anyways. All the stories are like, this is Charlie. Charlie refuses to eat his carrots. So Charlie's mom cracked his neck and sold his corpse to the cartel. The end. And sometimes it's not even like a moral lesson, it's literally just Jarvis likes red socks. His mom told him to take the red socks off. Charlie refused. Now Charlie has been buried alive in his mother's backyard. Don't be like Charlie. I wasn't really read like that kind of violent stories, but I don't know, as a kid you don't really even question them. I don't think you even can consume. I don't think you can even consume a message at that age. At least that well. Now, granted, even babies have some semblance of morals. Very simplistic, don't get me wrong. Children are fucking monsters. They will eat snails just for the heck of it. But there are some very primal senses of morals. We'll just fuck this kid in particular for no reason. Basically, though I think that's a quirk which specifically associated with German bedtime stories, but I'm not sure if it's like a European thing in general, just considering how messed up the Europe has been. Especially in early. Why is this shift clicking by default? It's not allowing me to. I have no idea what kind of alien technology is possessing my computer at the moment. But I literally cannot select just one coal now. Hold on. Okay, it's not because shift is held down or anything, it's just Minecraft has decided to develop a severe case of lumpy penis in me brain syndrome. Okay, well, guess we're playing this with the severe handicap now. Is this what the Down syndrome community goes through on a daily basis? I will stop making fun of them now. Also, it's kinda insane to find a Fortune 2 efficiency for pickaxes early in the game, even if it is made out of gold. I mean, there's just a fact in general that Grimm's fairy tales in general weren't actually originally made for kids. Like, they were intended to be adults entertainment anyway. So a lot of them didn't even have morals. They were basically just like, basically take a Disney movie and introduce like a whole bunch of edgy 14-year-old just fucked up elements out of nowhere, and you have the Grimm version of it. It's like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Once upon a time there was a beautiful maiden by the name of Snow White, who had an evil half-mother. The evil half-mother would
Rape Snow White on a daily basis. Ah!
And it's like an unnecessary detail. It really doesn't add anything to that story. Like, I think the original, like, where the Disney movie ended with the poisoned apple, and then like the half-mother being crushed by rocks. The original story just continued after that point, and it's like, at the very ending, she was like made to wear like some burning hot shoes, and she was made to dance until she died a horrible death. And it's like, I mean, yeah, it's cool that the villain got punished, but I don't think they needed to be tortured to death for me to feel satisfied. Also, I'm fairly certain that the original Sleeping Beauty, like Aurora was actually just molested in that one. It wasn't just a kiss. And like, I think they made a point that she was like 16 and it was literally highlighted that she was 16. Or something like that. I'm not sure entirely about it, I just know that those stories. Like, you would think it was made up if you had only seen the Disney version and hadn't heard of it originally. Also, I use the R word on YouTube. Sleeping Beauty was given Viking lung eagle torture. I quite frankly don't even know what that is. Eagle, I'm guessing it's got something to do with your ribs or something. Yeah, I don't know why history was so obsessed with coming up with very creative torture methods. Well, then again, it still happens a lot underground today. Like, we like to talk about that humans are more civilized now, we don't do evil deeds at all. And then in like the CIA office, they're just like boiling a Indian kid alive just for the heck of it. At this very moment. Now, can I actually craft? I actually don't think it's possible with this current. Will saving and quitting the title and opening the world again help?
Today on Mythbusters. Jamie is addicted to Minecraft and cannot bust any myths. We have tried to get him help, but he refuses to get off the computer.
I'm gonna take a sip of unspecified liquid for that remark.
Brain cell destroying.
But yeah, was my assessment of Viking Blood Eagle torture correct? Like you just cut off the ribs and spread them? Because I think I've heard of it, not by name.
Well, using experimental settings. No, no, take it away.
I think you took it. Probably did. Okay, at least. Did the game just crash? Can you beat Minecraft? Without shoving your mouse up your ass. It's still not letting me do. I'm assuming it's some mod configuration that's just decided to completely nuke my game for no reason. I have no idea which one it is. I think it would be a tweak if it was Quark. But first, today's sponsor.
Are you suffering with mental health issues? Are you deathly afraid of talking to a therapist in person? Don't worry,
No, an AI chatbot can give you very bad advice.
try BetterHelp Online Therapy.
Hold on, was it like something? What is it called when you... let's just change something then. Okay, if you change any that recipe, please run /reload.
Unknown comment or incomplete comment.
Okay, let's change that back before I die in real life. Actually, just my asshole explode. BetterHelp will make your life a little bit worse, but you're desperate and we know. Pay now! Also, if you find some random Facebook profile with your face as the profile picture with a clearly Japanese name, that's not because we sold your personal information to the Yakuza. Just a mere coincidence. Isn't that like a Bezos-run company?
Raw input.
That's a little too hot for YouTube. Now, where can I find the whole... This key is also used for attack destruction or to be active. Cheat 1 stack. What? Oh, cheat mode. Yeah, I don't believe in cheating. That's immoral. That's evil.
Big coincidence. Oops. Oh, can you not get a job because of what you said to your therapist? Oops.
Quick manual confirmation. So what is it even called when you like... when you shift click something in the game? What does the game refer to it as? Oh, good thing you warned me. I almost decided to use the /locate biome command to find me a desert. That's a close one.
Top 5 streamers who survived a near-death experience.
Quick select. Multi-select. Hold on, let's look at the... Okay, it's not movement, it's not gameplay, it could be inventory. Okay, it is not.
Creative mode?
Advancements, highlight, take screenshot.
Oh, I'm a take screenshot.
It actually doesn't allow you to do it in the menu. It's a federal offense. Invisible... Oh, Aether. Yeah, that's banned knowledge. Can I like leave it not bound somehow? Oh, if I press ESC. Control left button. Being the size mapping, someone another good example of not just genius. You do not talk shit about Mojang. They work real hard every every 3 decades or so when they drop one single update that changes a pixel in the dirt texture. It's not as intuitive as you think. Also, I don't think Notch is working on this game anymore. I think he's too busy tweeting about how the third try wasn't actually that bad or something. I actually thought his tweets just ended at like it's okay to be white, but no, like I found some of his other tweets. He said plenty.
Mojang, I'm sorry, please. Don't send me to the moon.
That's actually how Neil Armstrong went there. It wasn't like a. Oh yeah, I forgot. He's a Twitter menace. I think he's calmed down as of recent, but he has some interesting takes from the past.
Right shift.
Okay, mouse settings, scroll sensitivity.
Invert mouse.
You click that and your entire mouse just turns inside out. All the components just come out of it. Actually just explodes the pieces. Oh, I didn't know they could even program that. Also, my computer is screaming in absolute agony right now. Okay, how would you even Google this? Minecraft having a schizo fit. And I think my dog is about to get very hurt. Hold on. Minecraft shift click held down. It's gonna, when I search this, it's gonna bring up a Quora article and it's gonna be like, make sure sticky keys isn't enabled. Okay, there's a Reddit thing for it.
My game is holding down shift from me, so I play Minecraft when I try to move items in my inventory. They just snap in out of the like holding shift. This is not an issue. Are there any other weird things? I have a touchscreen laptop that loses me.
If sticky keys, I knew they would bring up sticky keys. There's no way to Google this without it bringing up sticky keys. Oh yeah, I love when the Google AI tells me to mix up ammoniac and bleach. You can make diamonds. If you mix some ammoniac and bleach in your washing machine,
make sure to pour the 2 ingredients into your toilet.
So, holding shift, then pressing the chat button, says somebody. Nope, that did absolutely jack shit. Can I still use the crafting table if I'm smart about it? I mean, yeah, you can shift. Oh, I can use the recipe book. That actually, that's a good little bandage solution.
Mustard gas is very tasty. Here's how you make it.
I'm glad the YouTube tutorials are. I mean, it's a little annoying to use this, but at least I'm able to live, you know, it's kind of like a wheelchair ramp. Like, it doesn't solve the problem of the Yakuza stealing my legs, but it does help me with the problem at hand, which is that I cannot make it into the bingo building.
They removed the wheelchair ramp. I made too many racist remarks and they don't want my crippled ass in there no more.
Just kidding, old people don't have a problem with such a thing.
You see, you don't get cancelled back in the old days.
Who needs legs when you have Minecraft? Pound it, dude. Hold up.
Stay awesome, bros.
Fridays with PewDiePie cancelled due to a cartel hit put on the man, Felix Kjellberg. LMAO. The PewDiePie bit got to you. See, that's an icebreaker right there.
I win every conversation with that one. PewDiePie reportedly unable to make videos because he pounded the camera just a little too hard. Bros, the camera's not working, bros. Didn't mean to hit it with full force, but I saw my wife in the camera, and instincts took over.
No, I think shift click automatically puts the fuel there. Do I even have food to smelt? I'm wasting my goddamn time over here. Okay, so I'm thinking...
Pound that like button and my fucking sister, bros. Fridays with PewDiePie. How's it going, bros? Today we're gonna make mustard gas in my toilet. We're gonna play a little prank on Mattia.
Okay, my brain is actually just short-circuiting. Okay. I feel like a special needs child for having to use the recipe book, but it's gonna suffice for the time being.
Insert filtered.
Shift lock. Are you fucking kidding me? It was Quark the entire time. Why is there a shift? Why is there a caps lock? Why are my legs on fire? Okay.
I am become very brain damaged.
I'll just blame, I don't know, the Puerto Ricans for everything that unfolded. I'm gonna delete my asshole. Well, at least it's solved now. That really gets rid of some of the pain of the humiliation that I just endured.
Please do not share this footage with anyone else. It would be very embarrassing to my brand.
I blame them for all my issues. See, that's the spirit. What kind of made-up language is Spanish anyway? But seriously, why is there a shift lock? Like, who has the problem of,
oh no, I cannot use my left hand for holding down shift because I have to jack off while playing Minecraft.
I mean, the sheep are... Have you seen some of those villagers?
Hubba hubba. Auga! Oh boy, what a game!
I think I'm gonna leave the cows alive because I'm merciful. Yesterday's stream somehow was auto-edited to add Markiplier in the description somehow because I hate to say his fucking name and I did. That happened to me with Jacksepticeye with the Spyro stream I did because I made one joke about him at the very final 2 seconds of the live recording. And I specifically turned that option off. Like, I went to my channel settings and made it so, like, don't do auto chapters, don't do auto captions, don't do auto places, and don't provide information on things I say during the course of the video. And it still insisted on putting the freaking Jacksepticeye in my description. I'm just gonna list off like a whole bunch of random people and see if they get at it. Amelia Earhart, Dr. Phil. I'm drawing a blank on a bunch of names because I'm afraid I'm gonna say some fictional character and look like a total fool.
You have no power over this. We host you and we will inject internet celebs into your fucking comments. No, please, YouTube. I will be a good boy. Just please don't put PewDiePie in my tags. I don't wanna mislead my audience. We're putting more than PewDiePie in your tags. We're gonna put Mr. Beast in there.
Me drawing a blank on celebrity names reminds me of the can you name all 59 women? Fuck, I had no idea there were that many. Amelia Earhart. Doja Cat. I have no idea if you have any concept of what I'm talking about. Am I just saying words? But it's just something hilarious about how panicked the guy is. Like, fuck. It's like, it's a surprise test. Pure stress. My words exactly. Fuck, I had no idea there were that many. Amelia Earhart. Doja Cat. Can you kill bison in Minecraft?
Now come here, you warrior, you're gonna punch you in the puncher, you scoundrel, you scallywag.
I actually won. It's probably because Golden Age combat is extremely OP and none of these mods are actually optimized around Golden Age combat, which then makes it so that they take like 2 hits to beat and you can deliver those 2 hits in like 3 to 5 business days, which is way faster than the Finnish postal service. That can be used as a metaphor for the new combat. Bison fur? I didn't know Minecraft had next level awesome. So they don't drop leather. Does pressing U work? It does. Brown wool? I mean, I guess that makes sense, but it's still weird when modded items make vanilla items.
Block of bison fur.
Just a cube of it. Yeah, that's a celebrity novelty product. Just a metric. Hold on, a cubic meter. That's what I wanted to say. Of fur. Just condensed. New combat made my fingers turn brown and fall off. Bravo, Vince.
He really outdid himself this time. So brilliantly set up, and how they referred back to it 3 years later. They show some amazing attention to detail.
It's kind of funny how these flies literally serve no purpose. Like, they're just here. They sometimes drop maggots. I have to really enunciate the just in case I don't want to risk my YouTube career before it even begins. And even those aren't useful for anything. They're basically just rotten flesh, basically. They have no other purpose. And even those aren't a guaranteed drop, so they pretty much just exist to annoy you.
I can't wait for them to add another 3 blocks next year. Hashtag pumped.
Oh my god, are we gonna have a mob vote? Now, are we gonna add the blue cat? Or a creeper with the witch's hat? They're functionally the exact same as the base mob.
How dare you infer that we don't work on the game? Orange horse clears!
That's actually a thing, like the Minecraft YouTubers just, they throw a fit if their mob doesn't win.
Now all my viewers, you go and you vote for the glowing squid. And if you vote for anything else, you're no viewer of mine. So you better just unsubscribe right now. Because I'm drawing a line in the sand, and if you do not vote for the glowing squid, I'm making the choice for you. Go fuck yourself. How about that?
I mean, I suppose it's good to be passionate about something, but there comes a certain point when you just gotta question what your career is. That shit was so fucking lame. Like, awesome, dude, thanks for rigging the vote and adding a glowing nutsack that's nothing. I am happy. What even was featured in that vote? The thing about the new mobs anyway is that they have no functionality. Like, they're actually just flavor text. Like, it's a moving pile of blocks. You kill it, you don't even get XP. You don't get XP, it doesn't drop anything, you cannot breed it, You cannot tame it. It's just there. Like, isn't the armadillo actually just completely useless? Real animals are also. How dare you insinuate that a living being needs to be useful to justify its existence? I don't know, I don't have the mental wherewithal to even try to actually argue against that strawman point I just made. Because I just think it's so inherently stupid. You're a moron. The woodhead squid, a flower cow, and an ice wizard guy. See, the ice wizard guy would have actually been kinda interesting.
But the flower cow now, that's peak game design, by golly.
Your game as the flower cow,
Game of the year alert?
A spruce sapling. Spruce willies. Yeah, let's just plant these. Kill some time. Now I'm definitely thinking of building some simplistic cottage on this very hill right here, but I haven't really thought beyond that. I think I'm just going strip mining. I'm at this point. I do apparently have some stone in reserve. I should have downloaded mouse tweaks. It's when you play a mod pack with mouse tweaks, you kinda take it for granted. You forget that it's an actual mod. Because it's so obvious. Why don't you just make the mouse function? Even better, let's make it like you have to click one at a time. Let's remove this painting feature to is make it just There's also the beta Minecraft purists, which I don't care about a preference. Like, you can prefer literally anything. That's not my issue. But it's just something about being like an actual purist about it. Like it's actual blasphemy to like anything after Minecraft beta. When the game was literally just a black screen, it didn't even have any programming in it. Minecraft was ruined the second they added actual lines of code into the game project file. And if you like that, you're fucking stupid. If you like modern Minecraft, you need to be euthanized. I'm sorry, but I don't make the rules. I just enforce them with glee and help them writing. In fact, I make the rules. You like 1.12? Looks like you are getting the brace and bull treatment, bud. Nothing personal yet. You see, I moderate r/Minecraft. And we cannot have people like you there. Jeff Keighley at the same awards. I'm so honored to announce such an important event. Please, gamers, have a look. And then it's the stupidest shit that was ever conceived. I haven't even kept up with AAA news. Like, you tell me, I don't know, you tell me that, what was even the name of the firm? You tell me that Bethesda promoted some freemium Elder Scrolls game where you have to like construct, I don't know, Morrowind, one building at a time, and it takes 10 hours to build a building unless you like pay real money to skip time. And I would honestly believe you. Like, you could tell me that Doc Bowser dropkicked a baby in the middle of Minecon 2016, and I would probably believe you. Like, I would have no reason to question that. Yeah, that's just something they do. That's like an industry standard now. It's not even that I hate AAA, I'm just actually cynical about it at this point. Like, it is impossible for them to disappoint me. Not even I watch that shit, so I'll just make up strawman games that don't exist. That's always a good attitude. Just assume that things are bad. I don't have the crawl mod. That too I assume to be like a given. It feels so natural in the game that to be able to crawl on command. But you don't even... You only notice it when it's gone, basically. Oh, I forgot that Quark replaces your tool. Convenience at its finest. Never have I ever felt my life to have so much quality in it. Before I played Minecraft with Quark installed. Shut up, Enderman. I'm not even gonna make the joke I was thinking of. Just know that I was going to refer to the mob's primary color. Or rather just assume I was. Those YouTube default emotes. Are they YouTube default? Oh, it doesn't give me the name of it. Report message. Put user in timeout. See, buddy, that shit doesn't fly, buddy. You're going way too far. Hey, man. Okay, I understand if you don't want to talk. It's okay, sometimes you just don't feel up to it. I have found iron in Minecraft. By golly, I cannot pronounce words. English is very difficult for the likes of me. I pretty much only speak it when I stream. When are we getting the epic SMP gameplay where everybody hates each other? We need to roleplay. Just make it the most convoluted piece of shit story ever. So Salami is actually the long lost father of Aspelink G, except Aspelink G actually wasn't birthed at all. He was actually made in a lab by Dr. Gayporn. Except none of this even happened. It was all the dog's dream. And when the dog woke up, that's when the actual canon story began. I mean, it's just a symptom of people who don't know jack shit about writing. Which I don't have inherent problems with, it's just that I don't enjoy it. And therefore it should be disallowed. It's inherently evil because I personally don't prefer it. I haven't even kept up with a lot of SMP drama. Like most of the Dream SMP drama, just basically, I mean that the fans were batshit insane. That I do understand, but a lot of the drama was just basically stolen stuff. Like there was one dude who pretended to make all the redstone himself when in fact they stole every single thing they built. But they still played it off as if, oh, it took me such a long time to get it to work. And then like the whole build was just one-to-one from a YouTube tutorial. Creepypastas definitely. The thing about creepypastas is that they're usually very simple by their concept, meaning that it shouldn't be that easy to fuck it up. But the main problem I usually have with them is the fact that they have some brilliant concepts and then they bite off way more than they can actually chew. Or they just go overboard with it, like the popular parody is the hyper-realistic blood. I found a game in the dark alley, I put it in the console, and suddenly hyper-realistic blood, and I died in real life while playing. And it's like, yeah, that's a funny parody and all, but they're usually more like, I mean, let's take the Lavender Town Syndrome. It's conceptually pretty brilliant, the idea that, oh, there's this evil piece of music that made kids suicidal. But I think it could have worked better as like an actual urban legend. Like I think it should have been left at just the headache thing. Like some people got some severe eye pains from listening to this tune. See, that would have actually made it not only believable but also scarier because it I think creepypastas benefit from being believable in the scary factor. Another one that was great in concept but sucked in execution was Buried Alive. The idea that the boss battle of Lavender Town was this unbeatable boss battle that literally softlocks your game. And the idea behind Buried Alive is absolutely brilliant. The idea that the death village, the village that was entirely built around the theme of death, had a literal zombie as the final boss. The problem is that it has level 255 Pokemon, and if you win, the game freezes, and if you lose, your player gets eaten, and your entire console gets bricked. Like, yeah, that's so believable. Nintendo totally was making the first ever Pokemon game in the world. The game about collecting some monsters that was entirely just a scheme to sell toys. I got an idea. How about at the halfway point of the game, there's an impossible boss that's very scary for no reason?
I think you're onto something, buddy. You're getting a raise.
Like, you just cannot even inherently believe that that was an actual thing at any point of the development process. Now, if it was like they wanted to make a zombie as the boss, and it was a regular trainer battle, just that the trainer was a zombie, and they removed it at the last minute because they thought it would be too scary for kids. You tell that to me today, and I'm still gonna believe it. Like, holy shit, is that real? Like, did they actually wanna do something like that for the game? But it just had to jump headfirst into the it has cursed Pokemon and your game softlocks and you die in real life and the Yakuza comes over and fucks your dog in front of you if you play this banned game. And it's like, bro, I server is best server, UI server, please join. I will not steal your IP, I will not sell it to the Chinese mafia, please join my server. No virus, no virus. I have no virus on my server. Am I about to get assaulted by a child?
Why, yada? Acquire hardware. This guy's cheating?
Is there like 10 years of delay? Okay, not that much delay. That fucking scared the shit out of me hearing the...
Okay, Blank, now you have to join that dude's server.
Fine, you got me. You don't make the rules, you just enforce them. I actually thought it was a bit. Like, I don't even know what's real anymore. I'm still assuming it's a bit, but I have no proof of it. Please join my server. I promise I will not sell your asshole size to the KFC. You wanna get whacked?
I have located a peak. John Park has been executed in Minecraft. Can I beat Minecraft while the Russian government is after me for making some hurtful remarks about their president?
This fucker's at my chest. Okay, now you're definitely getting whacked, bucko. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Frontiersman's cap. Oh my god, plus 0.1 speed while sneaking. What a deal. I'm definitely gonna keep this item around for future reference. I have never been enticed to such degree before. What did I just drop? Oh yeah, I had the fortune too. I'm not paid to remember shit that happened literally 2 seconds ago. That might be the best item in the game. Okay, hold on. You're telling me you can make a cap? Holy shit. Shoot Mojang, nerf the Frontierman's cap. Are these the world's most crispy fries? Let's find out. The meta might be broken. Whoa! Shoot your PvP server. Ban the Frontierman's cap. Let's find out. It's so funny because that particular NCS song has just become completely synonymous with the crispy fries. Like that's all I see in my mind when I hear any part of that song. It's just completely tainted. Granted, I wasn't listening that much NCS to begin with. Like I am not a 12-year-old kid in the year 2012. But if I happen to just lay my ears upon that particular piece of music, that's all I can think about. It's an eternal brainworm. It's very bright outside and I can barely see my screen. That's why I had to really shove my face up my monitor's asshole. I think that should be banned. That actually reminds me of the fact that the Geometry Dash community specifically, they ban literally everything. Like literally everything is cheating. Even if the main developer says that, oh yeah, I don't consider that cheating. The stuff that artificially. Okay, my internet just like jumped off a building for the purposes of gambling. It was there to do it. I love when people lose their shit. Someone using keep inventory. The thing about that is like, it really depends. Like if you're playing single player, it shouldn't matter what like if somebody wants to play with creative mode enabled and constantly like just cheat a stack of diamonds from time to time. Like you do you, boo. Like when it's a single player world, do you seriously care if they play exactly like you play? But with Geometry Dash, it's like, I mean, it's a community driven game and the different accomplishments like have their proofs. This exact same thing is basically happening. Hold on, it's saying no data. Okay, now it's saying excellent connection. Am I meant to take your word that it's excellent? I'm gonna assume that it's actually excellent right now. So there's this thing called click between frames, which will force the game to register inputs even if a frame isn't rendered at that particular stream spoken. Don't you come here and criticize me, I worked real hard. That's it, my dog's gonna get it. But yeah, click between frames, which basically just makes the game run better even if it lags. Like it will like even if it lags visually, it still registers inputs. That's considered cheating. But having an expensive PC that doesn't make the game lag as much isn't cheating. So it's another case of if you pay $9 billion and get the same effect, it's completely fair. But if you use an external software to get the exact same effect externally, yeah, buddy, you're gonna go to jail, buddy. That's too far, man. And it's just dumb. Then again, the entire community can't stop fighting over the most trivial baloney every 2 seconds, so complaining about the Geometry Dash community is the equivalent of complaining about a bear mauling someone. Mauling somebody that was poking it. Like, there might have been an outcome in which this was preventable. Oh no! Scary cave sound! No! It's very scary because it's subtle. You see, all horror needs to be subtle. That's why Minecraft's scary, because it's no jumps, no hoop scare. It's just sound. An MP3 file, no, please turn it off. That's a rant of its own. I'm gonna hold myself. Is Minecraft actually a horror game? Epic Dweller mod, come download. Yeah, I mean, people can have their preferences, but I think the internet overall has kind of overcorrected into the department of all horror needs to be subtle. It cannot even have a payoff, that's too unsubtle. It's like, so all horror needs to be just nothing but build up. Build up into nothing in particular. And I think that's an overcorrection. It's just because some people completely mess up the actual jump scare portion that the build up is actually building up towards. And people take that as, okay, so jump scares are bad no matter what. Explosives? Is that allowed? Did Minecraft go too far? Explosions are actually very serious and you shouldn't joke about that matter. My mom is actually an explosion. Tar. Tastes good and it's good for you. Where is my hole? It was somewhere lower than my actual base, if I recall correctly. But I'm not paid to actually think. Apparently I am lacking in the dirt department. That looks natural. Well, that just happened. He's right behind me, isn't he? I love modern Hollywood, it's just so good. Such compelling narratives. Really cried when he said, hello, sauce? I didn't smelt my goddamn iron. I'm making my nefarious exit for now. I am Half-Life charged corpse and must consume 7 pounds of food. The Terminator was in my chat and I didn't even ask for an autograph. Okay, bye-bye sleepy salami. Gonna miss you. I don't wanna stream anymore, this is stupid. Everyone's just gonna leave me. nothing, it's stupid. Hold on. Okay, my brain is short-circuiting again, but I did manage to figure out that I was supposed to put the iron in the furnace. Now, are there raccoons in my vicinity? There is one, but it's very far away. That's awesome. I need to straighten my back. I'm actually dying in real life. Yeah, I bet you weren't expecting the circumstances to be that serious. Really upping the stakes. That's good storytelling right there. This video is about to go viral. Okay, no, so my current battle plan is that I wanna make an iron pick first of all, and find diamonds eventually. Just to have like the very basic tools. A basic groundwork of items that will help me proceed in the game. So that when I decide to start building my place of residence, it won't be as painful of a process as it could potentially be. I know Minecraft streamed life is kind of inherently boring. Like you need to have the most epic content creator Mr. Beast personality to actually make this interesting to watch. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this going as a series per se, unless somehow the VOD just blows up completely, an atomic explosion. My channel has been pushed on to new people. But I'm thinking of doing Spyro or Geometry Dash tomorrow. Like I'll just find some epic mega demons to beat on stream and do that for entertainment purposes. It's gonna be so epic, guys. Gonna beat the hard level. Do I have any leftover crafting table? I do not. Let's harvest these spruces. You have been dropped. You are no more. I a big prank. 6 saplings. Let's plant these 2 and then make one of them big trees. Them 2x2s. No. Yeah, I would like to make a hole, please. And I don't want a pickaxe. That is stupid. Ow, my foot sees. My knees don't work no more. Let's try to find them diamonds. Did I just bonk my head? I'm gonna even this out for future reference. Well, yeah, let's make this into 8 extra. I did not take that into account whatsoever. Now, I know Sleepy Salami is gone from the live chat right now, but I actually thought of something. I had to see the gamers have a look message in my periphery, and there's the added factor of like AAA in general. It's, I mean, this applies to a lot of tech or just companies in general, but it's no longer even about the product as much. Like, it's all about the profit. Like, it's not even, there's not even a guise of it being about the product, which is why the product quality is suffering greatly. Which is why it's like the company's job at this point is to like make the most dogshit product that barely passes. Or rather, the employees have to make the most dogshit product. They're given like 2 weeks to make something god tier. And then when it inevitably fails, they still push it and then they go on stage and say like,
oh yeah, this is the coolest thing ever conceived.
and it's like, pin the tail on the donkey. And that's the entire game. It's like, it's literally just a yes or no question.
Do you wish to pin this tail on this donkey?
You press no.
Ah, better luck next time. Do you wish to enable the game journalist mode that will beat the game for you?
No.
Okay, enabling anyway. You win! Congratulations! Guys, I don't mean to alarm you, but I hear lava. Oh no, I might burn.
But yeah, that's the main reason I'm not particularly of a high expectation when it comes to unveiling new products in general, because they're basically just made for the investors and the people who like rely on that company anyway. Like, it's not about actually making a high quality product. It's like all those how to become rich books basically like boil down all their advice to what is something that you find lacking in your life. That's a gap in the market. Now go and fill it. And it's like, yeah, maybe in the beginning stages, but then in the later stages it's like, go where the fence is the lowest and barely deliver on what you're supposed to. I do not want to be in a deep slate cave. It is not a particularly productive use of my time.
Oh, I have located gemstones of precious quality. Oh, gimme.
You clearly X-rayed for those? That's cheating, or? X-raying in a single player world is just such a funny idea. Like, if you're gonna do that, at that point just go to creative mode and cheat the diamonds. Like, cut out the middleman, don't stop pretending that you're even trying to play fairly. Like, if you're in a single player world, just turn on cheats at that point. You're kidding yourself if you're willing to use X-ray but not creative. Like, to me it's a matter of either or. I thought that was more diamonds.
But it was just my greed that made me see things.
Greed is a prison. Is that a deep dark? It is.
It is! It is personal!
I do not want to smoke in complete darkness. If I can have a say in the matter.
I quite frankly do not. Okay, I'm not gonna explore this cave too much further.
I am, however,
dreaming of a diamond pickaxe, which requires one more diamond on my part. Gold, okay, this is kinda cool. Epic. Ah, das ist sehr episch. Oh, ich bin sehr glücklich.
is it glücklich? Glücklich? I think it was something like, I think that's actually lucky and not like happy. I don't have torches, and I don't have the means to create them, and I'm not making redstone torches. Those are way more expensive than regular. I also turned all my logs into planks, which was kind of moronic in hindsight. So now I'm kind of paying dearly for that series of decisions. But you live and you learn. Is what I say after drunk driving. Even though my lawyer has told me that I don't have a case. Ah, my nose is itching. Ah, this is very bad. I don't even know why I'm itching so much. Maybe it's just that I'm noticing it because I'm playing a game or streaming. And when I'm like just sitting on my ass, it's not actually that big of a factor. It's very windy actually, I just noticed. Like the trees are actually just bent. Looks kinda cool when you're not used to seeing that on a daily basis. I don't know how much more entertainment value I have in me in the context of playing Minecraft, even if it is heavily modded, which this isn't even in the vicinity of being heavily modded. But I think I'll be back with something of more entertainment value. Most likely tomorrow. Okay, I will quit my 8-piece let's play. I bid you farewell, my viewer. And if you're viewing this in post, what are you doing with your time? Kinda cringe, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Stay awesome, bros.